Teeth are getting a lot of attention at Kauffman Stadium. TeamSmile is hosting an event for low-income kids. So you go to the K, they'll be able to have free oral health exams, teeth cleanings, and much more.
A DJ and a dance party at the dentist. This is not your average teeth cleaning.
It all started as a small tent at Arrowhead Stadium. It's now grown into an operation that serves more than 6,000 children in Kansas City. It's expanded to 26 other NFL cities. Dental exams that many parents just cannot afford.
This is what the volunteer spirit is all about, TeamSmile.
When the kids leave that TeamSmile event on that day, their lives, their dental care has been changed for the better.
Who likes going to the dentist?
Welcome to the TeamSmile virtual broadcast. I'm Carly Ritter, meteorologist at Fox 4, and while I wish I was there in person, I am so thrilled to still be such a small part of such a wonderful event. The intent this evening is to tell you more about TeamSmile and to encourage you to bid on some fantastic auction items. Wait until you see these things. We all know what TeamSmile does. They do wonderful things around the entire country, and that's why we're here tonight, to support them. The mission of TeamSmile is to provide children in need with a life-changing dental experience through the power of sports. Now, COVID has certainly changed that this year, so the need to really work hard this evening to raise money is there, and the need to keep TeamSmile as successful as they have been in the years past is just as high. The pandemic may have changed our lives, but the need still remains the same, so let's have some fun, raise some money, and make this the best event yet.
Welcome to our TeamSmile broadcast, brought to you from the newly opened T-Shots in Kansas City. My name is Holly Starr, and I'm excited to be your host this evening for this 90-minute broadcast. Whether you're watching from here in Kansas City or from any city around the country, I'd like to thank you for tuning in with us tonight. This broadcast is being conducted in conjunction with a TeamSmile and T-Shots event and the TeamSmile online auction. Tonight's event is sponsored by the Reese Montgomery Real Estate Team and the BMA Foundation. Now, our purpose this evening is twofold: to tell you more about TeamSmile and to highly encourage you to visit the online auction and bid on our auction items, or of course, you can just donate to TeamSmile. We're excited to be here at this spectacular venue, and we're anxious to tell you more about TeamSmile. And we have so many fantastic auction items to show you this evening. Please note, the auction will close at 9 p.m. sharp. Now that's Central Time, and we will count down the final few minutes on this broadcast. The online auction started actually last Friday, October 16th. So if you haven't gone to the online auction webpage, please do. Now, please register your credit card so that you can bid on auction items, and of course, you can always just make a donation to TeamSmile. Now, let's start this evening by talking to the Executive Director of TeamSmile. Here with me is Mr. John McCarthy. Welcome, John.
Well, thanks so much, Holly. It's great to be here with you tonight.
Oh, absolutely. You have done so much. Tell us about your involvement with TeamSmile.
Yeah, it's been a real thrill. I got started technically May 1st, 2017, and I was given the opportunity, fortunately, from our board of directors and through my relationship with Dr. Bill Bush. Frankly, his daughter and my son went to school together. We got to know each other, and it was a good fit. I've been in collegiate athletics my whole career, and I've been involved with a nonprofit as executive director for another nonprofit previously. So it's been a great fit. We've got a great team of people to serve children. At the end of the day, our job is to make a difference for children in need, and it's been such a thrill that since I've been here, we've literally served thousands of children throughout America, and we're headquartered right here in Kansas City. So right here, we work with the Chiefs, the Royals, and Sporting KC, but we literally work with children from east to west and north to south. I mean, literally from Boston to California and from Minneapolis to Florida and Texas. We're all over America right now with a vision that started with Dr. Bill Bush and Jason Krause from Henry Schein, and such a thrill.
Okay, I know they're very lucky to have you. I know you do so much for the organization. Tell us a little bit about the impact that TeamSmile has.
Yeah, so that's a great story, if you will, that at the end of the day, our mission is to provide for children in need a life-changing dental experience through the power of sports. So we work with teams in the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, a little bit of NHL, a little bit of MLS. We work with those teams to set up in their stadiums and arenas, and it's amazing to see the children light up when they walk into Fenway Park, when they walk into Arrowhead Stadium, and on, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and some of the great stadiums in the country. It's a thrill to see the look on their face when they walk in there and they meet players and cheerleaders and they're dancing with the DJ and the music. So we're trying to provide a special experience. Of course, the core of what we do is provide free dental care and oral health education. But we want to make it fun. We want to make it cool. We want to take the fear out of dentistry. And frankly, the model that Dr. Bush and Jason Krause started from day one in 2007, it works. And it's up to us to make it work, but it works. And it was a brilliant model from Dr. Bush.
I have a daughter who's kind of afraid to go to the dentist, so I love everything you guys are doing. Tell us about a typical TeamSmile program.
Yeah, that's what most people don't get until they come. A typical TeamSmile program, we're going to have children come early in the morning, roughly 9 o'clock or so, and they're going to come in, and they're going to come into these beautiful stadiums and arenas, and they're going to meet the players and cheerleaders and mascot, and we'll set up different stations. Some of them go to education, some go into the dental clinic, but we don't just provide screenings, and we will do pretty much the full body of dental work right there on site at these stadiums and arenas. For example, children will have teeth extracted. They'll have root canals right there. They'll have cavities filled right
there at the stadium.
Right there at the stadium.
You just take everything there.
Yes, we bring about
You're mobile.
Yes, we bring about $650,000 worth of equipment. We'll set up 16 dental stations, 12 hygiene stations. We'll sterilize the equipment. We'll take X-rays right there on site. We do exams right there on site. So it's a pretty extensive program. It's not just a matter of, hey, we come and do cleanings or we do X-rays. We do the full gamut of dental work right there on site, and we have some of the top technology that they have in the dental field. We're fortunate that we have some great partners that have contributed some tremendous equipment to us, so we can do everything on site right there.
I love everything you guys are doing, and thank you so much for all you do to help children through TeamSmile. And we'll be seeing you again tonight.
Absolutely. It's such a thrill, and it's great to have you here hosting this event. Thanks so much for doing this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. But you're coming back, right?
I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll see John McCarthy again this evening. Okay, now we have a video to learn more about TeamSmile.
TeamSmile provides free dental care and oral health education to at-risk children all throughout America, using the power of sports to create a special lifetime experience for those children.
In my wildest dreams, I would have never thought that an idea that came up 10 years ago about Diamante Driver passing away would have exploded across our country. And it's a testament to the Kansas City Chiefs, where it actually all started. The Chiefs program continued to grow, but then it started to grow nationally, where I'd get questions and requests from doctors across the country wanting to bring that program to their community. To see that TeamSmile could grow to this level where people just latch on to the idea of being able to take control over their oral health, we want to make sure that every American has that possibility.
Along with Dr. Bill Bush, it was Jason Krause from Henry Schein that helped co-found TeamSmile way back in 2007. Looking back, we have now served over 30,000 children throughout the country, and we've now surpassed $18 million in free dental care and oral health education. And as we look at these 200 plus programs now that we've conducted, we have an opportunity to make an impact on the lives of children one by one by one.
We started off just talking about dentistry and oral health, but since we started that first one, we've added nutrition and dietary and exercise to it, because physical fitness is just as important as dental fitness.
The main reason I keep coming back is that my passion is public health. Some of these kids, we are their primary caregiver, and this is the only care that they're getting as a child, so that's what really tugs at you and wants you to keep coming back and get more involved with it.
I think the biggest thing is just the service we provide. We can do hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of dentistry in one day in one city. It's really cool to see us change a kid in 10 minutes, their whole rest of their life.
The Dental Home Project has been a dream of Dr. Bush and mine for a long time, and they used to come once a year to the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium or to the Chicago Bears training facility. Now they get to go somewhere more than once a year, hopefully every 6 months, and get their teeth cleaned.
Children really need to understand the importance of developing good oral hygiene habits, in addition how that translates and impacts their overall health. And for us, the ability to help children find a dental home for kids that are in need is really important, to be with a professional organization, a care provider that is going to be there for the long term to help coach them, monitor them, and provide professional care to set them up for good overall health throughout their life.
It takes a village. It takes the dentist and the hygienist and companies that come together for a common purpose to make sure that the world can smile. So we got the dental and the sports.
And now joining us this evening is the co-founder of TeamSmile, Dr. Bill Bush. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks
this
for
evening.
having me.
What a cool event.
Oh, it's been so wonderful.
T-Shots is such a great place for the Northland, and what a great way for you guys to team up with them.
It's been great, and it's been great to have this venue and be out,
Yeah,
right?
be out. Absolutely. Now tell us how you and Jason Krause and Dustin Colquitt created TeamSmile.
Well, back in 2007, I came home from work and popped on the evening news, and there was a boy that had passed away from not having his dental work done, Diamante Driver. He had an abscessed tooth, and his mother didn't know what to do, and their dental insurance had lapsed, and she took him to the emergency room at the hospital, and the next day she came back, and he didn't make it. And it was actually Brian Williams from NBC said, how could this happen in one of the world's most wealthiest countries? And it got me moved and angry, and it wanted me to move forward to do something. And I thought, how can I help? And dentistry is what I do.
Right.
So I thought, nobody likes coming to the dentist, but how can we get people excited about coming to the dentist? And I thought, well, let's try to get sports wrapped around dentistry, get kids, because I think kids are the most part of our society that we can help mold and get them into the a good area and a good way to take care of their teeth, get the smiles. And we put that together, and we've been doing it since 2007. And it's been great. We started with the Chiefs, and we started with Jason Krause, so I rounded him up. He's with Henry Schein Dental, and I knew as a dentist I couldn't do it by myself. And we got Dustin Colquitt from the Kansas City Chiefs, formerly, now with the Steelers.
Yes.
And he was our professional athlete representative, and the rest is history.
And such a great guy to team up with.
Oh yeah.
Dustin is such
Well,
a
he
great
holds
guy.
all the records
Yeah,
for being with the
absolutely.
team, so we picked the right guy.
And has a lot of children himself.
Oh, yeah.
He knows all about taking kids to the dentist. So 2007, so what were those early years like with TeamSmile?
I was in my garage putting
it's changed a lot.
dental supplies together to bring out to the stadium. And I always like to explain it kind of like a dental tailgate party. And it's out at the stadium, and we get local dentists and hygienists and dental assistants and dental personnel to come out and volunteer. And then whatever the kids have needs for, we do it right out at the stadium. What really impacts the kids is when the players come out and they embrace them, and they're holding their hands when they're getting a shot or they're having a difficult procedure. The mascot's there, the cheerleader's there, so it's just a great experience for the kids to think that dentistry is kind of a cool thing.
Absolutely. From an oral health perspective, why is TeamSmile so important?
Well, with medicine, we're all kind of connecting the systemic connection between the mouth and the rest of the body. So for good overall health, we have to have good dental and oral health together. So it makes it a great connection.
Very important. What are you the most proud of? I know you guys have accomplished so many things with TeamSmile, but if you had to pick one or two things, what do you think you're the most proud of with your organization?
Well, I think that it's the community. They don't have to be dentists. They're volunteers that come out and support the program and believe that a smile is important. It's an important asset to meeting someone, getting a job. So I think that's probably the most important, that we're coming together as a community of dentistry and for people from the community that don't have a dental background to really provide a great experience for the kids for one day, and then hopefully that grows to many days.
Absolutely. Well, I know you must be so proud that this has blossomed into a national charity. So many people are familiar with TeamSmile. You have so many important people involved. So we just want to thank you so much. I'm happy to be here tonight with you guys, and it's a great event and such a great charity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. While Bill Bush is talking, thank you, Dr. Bush, for your vision and for all that you've done for children in need, both in Kansas City and throughout the country. Now we have Tab Reese and Chris Roberts. It's the TeamSmile Golf Committee co-chairs, and they're also the co-chairs of this event tonight here at T-Shots. They're just joining us. Hey guys,
Hi, Holly.
how are
How we
you
doing?
all? Good. How's it going out there?
It's great. Very busy. Great.
Very busy, very
Yeah, a lot
cold
of
here.
people out there.
Very cold here in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, how did you become involved with TeamSmile, and what inspired you guys to help?
Well, I'd say about 9 years ago, I was a coach of soccer with Natalie Bush and Dr. Bill Bush's daughter. And Natalie was a coach with me. And I overheard them talk about TeamSmile and their events that they did at Royals and Arrowhead. And they invited my wife and I to come and see what they were doing. So we took a day off of work and we went out there, and it was the most mesmerizing thing to see Dr. Bush and Natalie and Dustin Colquitt, what they came up with. And when we came in there was 25 sets of dental equipment set up and bays for the kids. And then I watched a busload of kids come in that have never had dental care, and they came up the escalator, and the smiles on their face was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And there's a thing called Chompers, which I did the second year, who's the zebra, their mascot. But the first year I was not Chompers, and these kids came up, they get t-shirts, DJ Kirby was there, and my wife and I were just mesmerized and watched the kids. They've never had dental care with the dentist. And then when they're done, they come out with a huge smile, their teeth are clean. I witnessed a kid not have a front tooth, came out with a front tooth, and it was the most amazing thing. And when my wife and I came home, you know, I was like, that's the most amazing thing. We were blessed what we have, and we witnessed 500 kids get dental care, which they never could have. And I mean, think about it. They come home, they come to Arrowhead, kid has no teeth, comes home with teeth, and their mom and dad see that. And you know, I was all in at that point, and followed up next year, and I became Chompers, the zebra, and the kids would.
Do we have any pictures of that?
We do, and it was the most amazing thing, and I sweated to death. And
But it was worth
kids wrap their arms around you, and DJ Kirby has dances for them.
Yeah.
And after that, it was an all-in situation, and then we proceeded on, and unfortunately, my father passed away in 2017. And Dr. Bush came to me and said, you know, he knew my father, and said, we need to do something in memory of your father. So Chris and I discussed and decided to come up with a golf tournament, and here we are today.
Here we are at T-Shots. I'm sorry about your father, Tab. I know you all were very close. So talk to us a little bit about what's happening here tonight at T-Shots, and also about the online auction, which we haven't gotten to touch on very much.
Well, here at T-Shots, they decided to take on TeamSmile as, you know, they're being a sponsor and donating such a beautiful facility for us to use, and instead of, because of the COVID-19 going on, the pandemic, we're unable to have the golf tournament as we typically have had the past couple of years. We decided to check with these folks and have a great event going on right now. Right now we have at least outside in the bays, you know, 60, 70 people. And the food has been amazing here. The staff has been amazing, and it's I can see how it's going to become a great relationship between TeamSmile and T-Shots.
Definitely.
From this point on.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So, there's some great things on the online auction right now, and we just hope that people give for the children.
Yes.
And that's what, like Tab said, is the most important thing out there right now.
Yes, they can either bid on an auction item or donate. We'll take
Yeah,
either.
we have Fund a Need. So
Yeah.
if somebody wants to contribute, go to the tab and hit Fund a Need and put $5 or whatever you want to contribute.
Sure, anything
Yes.
helps.
Dollar.
That's
A dollar. It all adds
It
up.
all goes to the kids.
At the end of the night, it all adds up.
That's right.
Okay, so how is there any other way people can help tonight? And we'll touch on the online auction, but can you talk about a couple things that are out there? The Patrick Mahomes painting is incredible.
That's a great question. I own 3 Paul Eade paintings, and he has painted the Patrick Mahomes painting. And last week or 2 weeks ago, I bought one on the fire auction.
Yeah.
And I have 2 paintings done by Paul at my house, and he's the most amazing painter, local painter, went to Park Hill. A lot of us know him from Park Hill, but he does the most amazing work in charity events, and he spent 72 hours on Patrick Mahomes painting.
Wow.
He told me that. So
It's amazing.
I'm currently the high bidder on it. I
Are you?
want it, but I
Okay, we
hope
have to
people.
outbid Tab.
I hope people bid because $1,500, it's worth a lot more than
It
that. We
is.
have the #1 quarterback in the U.S. and Super Bowl MVP. So I don't know why people wouldn't bid on it.
I don't
so.
either. We got to beat Tab. Let's make
Yeah,
this a competition.
yeah.
Okay, I know we're going to talk to you guys in a little bit.
Yes.
So go have some fun. Go hit some golf balls. Go talk to these people to do some bidding.
We will.
And thank you for being here with me.
Appreciate it, Holly.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your
I'll
time.
see you
Thanks
guys.
for the time.
in
We'll
just
see you
a little
soon.
bit. Okay, thank you guys. Now let's turn it over to the video and listen to some of the key people within the TeamSmile family.
When I first met with Dr. Bill Bush and we brainstormed the concept of TeamSmile, you knew something big was going to happen. We all knew it. The idea of sports and dentistry coming together, brilliant. Making a kid's first experience in a dental chair a positive, fun, exciting moment, brilliant. We've touched so many kids and so many lives, giving a kid a smile, giving a kid a positive outlook on life, because a smile can change everything. I love TeamSmile, I love what we have accomplished, and I want to do more. I'm inspired to do more. Go to more cities, touch more kids, get more dental professionals involved to volunteer. I want to grow this team bigger than we've ever been before. Thanks, Dr. Bill Bush, for making the dream happen, and thanks to all the volunteers for putting in the time and energy. See you all soon.
I was very fortunate to be able to bring my dental students from the University of Buffalo School of Dental Medicine to participate in Arizona with pediatric dental residents. And they got to see the quality care that can be provided in the right environment, which is what TeamSmile provides. And in addition to standards of protocol, infection control, the best of dentistry, that's also being done in the environment of fun. My second favorite story was TeamSmile Atlanta. And there was a little boy that needed to have an infected tooth removed. And that little boy was scared, he was nervous until he saw his hero, his football player from the Atlanta Falcons. And yes, he wanted to show that he could do it. And he knew he could do it if he was being coached by that football player. And he got it done, and it was fun. And most important, I know he's healthier for it. So thank you, TeamSmile. I'm all in. Join us.
I figured there'd be, maybe 8 to 10 dentists out there and 50, 60, 70 kids that would come through there. You walk in, you've got the big banners, there's music playing, there's busloads of children. And some of them are, 3 or 4 or 5, 6 years old, up to, the gal was 12 or 13 years old, had never been to a dentist. And then all the volunteers out there were incredible. You see the players out there and games going on and making it so it's not so intimidating where you're going all over the country. How many times you do this and how many kids are affected in a positive way is just incredible.
It is a great honor to be a part of this exceptional charity and to see the amazing accomplishments achieved by so many in helping our most vulnerable kids. They say it takes a village, and I often find myself thinking of Nelson Mandela when he once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." What I am most proud of is the way TeamSmile has been able to bring together all the necessary resources to make a difference in these kids' lives, bringing together dental professionals, business, and professional sports, all focused on a singular effort to provide free dental care for those kids who need dental education, and ultimately finding a dental home for each one. To everyone involved in TeamSmile's success, it truly is a shared success. And thank you.
Hi TeamSmile, it's Kim here to talk about why I love TeamSmile. 3 reasons. First and foremost, it's the kids. What a wonderful event day it is when the kids come walking in. They're all excited. They're in the stadium. Their eyes are big. The mascots are there. The music's going just for them to make sure they have a wonderful experience. And then it's the volunteers, all the wonderful people who show up ready, pumped, engaged, ready to go to make sure that the kids have just a absolutely wonderful day. And then finally, in Atlanta, I get to volunteer with my family. My daughter and my grandsons, my coworkers come. We just have a wonderful time. And in Charlotte, with my coworkers, my sorority sisters, and other friends from the community, those are just some of the reasons why I really love volunteering with TeamSmile.
I've been on the board of directors since 2008. And since that time, I've seen a lot of tremendous change and growth in this organization. From conducting one event with the Kansas City Chiefs, we now do more than 30 events each year with teams all across the country. TeamSmile creates a pretty unique partnership. We combine sports teams, athletes, communities, oral health professionals who volunteer their time, and most importantly, children from traditionally underserved communities who now have access to this free, life-changing oral health care. It's an honor to be a part of this organization. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your support.
What goes on before those children walk into those stadiums, it's unbelievable. From all the supplies you bring in to the chairs, you can go on and on and on. I mean, there's always a story I walk away with. This young girl was malnutrition because she couldn't eat. Her teeth were so horrible, she couldn't eat. So Dr. Garcia did as much as she could, but then the next 4 weeks, and I was in there twice when this little girl came in. She came in on Dr. Garcia's day off. She's off on Wednesdays, and Dr. Garcia finished the procedures. The little girl has the biggest, I can't even tell you the smile that the last time I saw her, and she's put weight on, and it changed her life. I mean, they bring kids in from areas where they have no means of getting dental health care, and it changes their life because once they have it in the way that TeamSmile and that you've set it up, they're not afraid of going to the dentist. They can't wait to go to the dentist because it's been such a great experience. So it's just incredible.
Next, I will have with me Josh Rohr from here at T-Shots in Kansas City. Josh, thank you so much for joining me. This place is amazing. So tell us a little bit about why you chose TeamSmile to be your charity partner. Great choice, by the way.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Easy choice.
It made a lot of sense for us. When we started out as a company, it was very important from a local company like we are and our parent company, True Golf, to select somebody locally that we can help kind of set our roots, support the local environment, the local community, and help raise some money for a good cause. Along with that, we vetted out the process, and through that process we found TeamSmile and what they are doing to help the youth at such a young age help with the dentistry, and then obviously through the power sport, and that makes a big difference for us. It really made a lot of sense to work with TeamSmile.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about T-Shots.
Well, T-Shots is a brand new facility we opened up last week.
Okay.
So it's a brand new 52,000 square foot facility. We got 66 spacious bays across 3 different levels. It's a good place where people can come and socialize, eat, drink, have fun, play some golf through our targeted driving range. And while they're out there, we have 9 unique games that they can play on our driving range, in addition to about 12 replica courses that they can play. They can play Pebble Beach, Bethpage Black, some very fun courses. In addition to that, we also have the bar and restaurant areas on 2 different levels. What really makes us unique in this area specifically is our seafood raw bar that we have on the upper level. So ownership here really wanted to give that experience, a little bit elevated experience. Everything we make here is mostly homemade, made from scratch, but that raw bar really set the bar. Oysters on the half shell,
Right.
ceviche, poke bowls.
I was
awesome
so
stuff.
impressed to see that, and I did try the food out. It's very good. I will note it is very cold here in Kansas City this evening, and you guys have heaters out there.
Yes.
So that's the best part, is this can be year round because it feels great out there.
Yes,
You
and
have
we
double
will-
rows of heaters or something?
Absolutely. We have 2 rows of heaters in those bays. And within the summer, it gets super hot. We'll have fans out there
Sure.
too. But specifically for tonight, it was great to get the TeamSmile folks out there and enjoy the evening.
Okay, great. Now, Josh, I know you have a special announcement as well. Can we please get John McCarthy of TeamSmile to come on the set?
Yeah.
Come on over. John has
John loves
has
surprises.
no idea that we're doing this.
So-
you have something.
Doing what?
Well, I almost
So-
ruined the surprise. But
No, so throughout the grand opening week on October 13th, 14th, 15th, we did a lot of stuff for TeamSmile.
Yeah.
We did the hole-in-one competition, and we collectively as a group wanted to do a little bit extra. So although it's not a giant check that I could present to you, I wanted to present TeamSmile we did a portion of our proceeds that we made. We wanted to make this donation. It's a $5,000 check.
Oh
for TeamSmile.
man! I'll do my COVID handshake. Oh man!
isn't that great?
This is awesome.
And he honestly had no idea.
Oh my gosh!
I know. Thank you so
So
much.
again, thank you for the partnership. Thank you for the friendship. We look for everything that we look forward to building off this.
There's most people that know me know that there's not many times I'm at a loss for words, so I'll just stick with thank you. This is
It's
a
the best
surprise.
thing you can say.
Yes.
And hey,
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
that's really kind. And Josh, this isn't the only thing you've donated. You've also been kind enough to donate a foursome to Iron Horse for the auction as well. So we need people to get out there and bid. And thank you so much for your donation. This place is just amazing, so people need to get out to T-Shots.
Absolutely. And I actually have one more last thing.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, tell us.
I know this one actually. This was a surprise. The one you're about to announce is
Wait,
not
is
for
this a
me.
surprise to me?
Yes, this might be a surprise to you.
This is my surprise.
So the last thing that we have that we wanted to donate is a titanium membership for out here at T-Shots. And what that allows people to do, it's a $1,600 value, but it allows people, for them and a guest, to come out anytime between 9 and 5, golf as much as they want, enjoy the facility. On the weekends, it does come with some complimentary hours, but on the weekends it gives them an opportunity to come out at half price. So very cool thing. Again, $1,600 value. Super excited to be able to provide that.
And before I came on for this surprise,
Yeah.
I will let you know that item just went live on the website.
Okay, good
so
to
you've
know.
got 60 minutes roughly, 9 p.m. sharp Central Time to bid on that item. Just an awesome item. That's the one I knew, not this one.
and first dibs, because no one has bid on that yet. So thank you so much. So Iron Horse, the $5,000 check, and also the
Wow.
is it the titanium membership?
Titanium
the
membership.
titanium membership. Okay, and that just became available on our online auction, as well as many other items. They're right outside of our studio here, and they're amazing. So please go check out our online auction. Okay, thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you. That's awesome.
He really says thank you. Okay, guys, now let's bring back into the studio Tab Reese and Chris Roberts. Okay, we just learned about a new auction item. Did you guys hear?
Unbelievable.
Yes. Right? Oh,
I tell you what, I think I'm gonna have to bid on it.
bid.
Well, not yet, but I will. I guarantee
Okay,
it.
as soon as Tab gets off. Okay, guys, talk to us a little bit more about what's out there. What you changed outfits? What
Look like a doctor.
I thought you
huh?
were going to come in as what is
Yeah.
what is that
This
mascot?
is a Super Bowl jacket, double XL.
Nice.
Fits me nicely.
Yes, it does.
Dr. Bill Bush said I could be a dentist.
You look amazing.
And it's a nice rain jacket.
Yep.
Super Bowl. It's made by Nike. It's unbelievable. I
It's
mean,
really cool.
You know,
Show that Nike swoosh again. I like that.
swoosh.
Yes, I like
And
it.
the emblem,
Yep.
the Chiefs, NFL. I mean, this is the real deal. So I think it's $50, and this is a $250
No.
jacket. Yeah.
Are people waiting till last second to bid?
I don't know, but they need to bid.
Come
I mean,
on, guys.
I've already been offered a job. So
Look at these helmets, guys.
Okay, we're gonna bring in some auction items. You guys have to
Is this
see
the
these
Mahomes
items.
helmet? Well, Shrek, you need to try this on.
Why are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to my buddy Chris.
If it'll fit Mahomes' head, it'll fit mine.
I would think.
Okay,
Here,
come on,
hold
Chris.
on, let me hold that. Patrick
What
Mahomes
do you
size
think?
jersey.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Told you.
I don't know where. Hey. No, you got to say blue, blue, blue. 88. There you go. So that helmet, you can't get it off.
I got it.
He's gonna take
Is
that
there a
home
speaker
tonight.
in there telling you what to play?
Andy told me what to call.
Yes, he did.
This is worth at least $1,500. Let's go. Folks.
Well, I think we're at $250 on that one. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
$250 for the Super Bowl MVP helmet.
They just had to
And
see
you're sweating the helmet. That's worth a lot of money.
it. We will wash it out.
I mean, that's priceless, not worthless.
What do we got next?
We got Gonzalez and
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. That Travis Kelce and Tony Gonzalez is in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And you know Kelsey's following him.
And Travis Kelce's the best tight end in football.
Yep.
Try that one on. That might be bad.
I will hold this for you.
And if nobody bids on that, you can't be a tight end.
Not
You're just a
happening.
quarterback.
It's not happening.
Yep.
That's okay.
You're a quarterback. Those tight ends have small heads.
It is a great helmet. Though.
No. How can
Amazing.
you go wrong with Tony
What
Gonzalez?
price are we at on this? Do we know?
I don't know what
Not
price
enough,
we're at.
I'm sure.
I'm guessing we're at $250.
Okay.
Certificate of authenticity goes with it.
Yes.
Yep.
You got Travis Kelce
Wow.
and Tony Gonzalez, two of the best tight ends in history.
Yes.
We're at $300.
$300.
That's crazy.
Folks.
That's crazy.
Heck of a collector's
I'm going to
item.
tell my wife right now to bid on both those helmets because
Is she watching?
yes, that's a steal.
Okay.
All
What do we
right.
got there, Tab?
Glad I'm
And the
not putting
link
these
is
on.
at the bottom for the online auction. So everyone watching, the link for the online auction is right there. So
This
please
is
get on
amazing.
bid.
I'm sorry, Holly.
That's okay.
18 signature Super Bowl football signed by Mahomes and 18 of the championship Super Bowl team.
Wow.
Look at that. You think you could throw that with Mahomes' helmet on?
I think that's Mahomes right.
Let's
Yes,
keep it
it
in the
is.
box.
That's it right there.
And we're at $1,500, I believe, on that.
Wow.
$1,500. 18 signatures. It's unbelievable. Well, I'm going to talk about the
Lombardi Trophy.
I am the high bidder on this bad boy, and I am proud to say I've been a season ticket holder of this Chiefs for 20 years with my father, and my dream was to take my father to the Super Bowl. So it didn't happen. He had passed, but this is the most amazing replica trophy, and I am the high bidder on this, and I think I will end up
You're
taking
probably
this
not
home.
getting outbid, so come on, folks.
Yeah,
Bid him
yeah.
up.
Bid me up because I'm going to bid you out.
Please.
So.
Yes.
$300. That's at $300. Someone
There you go.
outbid Tab.
All right, let's bring in
best
Paul
thing of the
Eads.
night
This is
right
amazing.
here.
All right, Paul Eads painting. Let me tell you again about Paul Eads. I own 3 Paul Eads paintings at
Incredible.
my house. He is the most amazing artist, painter that I've ever seen. His work is unbelievable. He put 72 hours into this photo painting, signed by him. This painting is worth much more than $1,500, guys. If nobody bids on this, Super Bowl MVP, it's the most amazing picture and detailed that you can get. Paul, I mean, if you have anything to say about it,
Paul,
it's amazing.
We can't thank you enough for
No.
the work you've done
No.
for Team Smile
You
and what
do.
you've given. You've
No, I
you do
really
amazing
appreciate
work.
it.
Let's welcome Paul Ead. Paul,
Thank you.
before we get to this, can you just tell us a little bit about your career?
You know, I was born in Kansas City.
Okay, a local guy.
Went to California for a little while, came back to Kansas City, went to Saudi Arabia, then came back to Kansas City, graduated from here. Then I went in the Army. I was in the Gulf War veteran.
Okay.
And then combat illustrator, and then I got to college, and then, you know, came back to Kansas City again. I really missed it. It was a choice of going to New York City or coming here.
Good
And
choice.
I felt like I could do what I want to do here, and I show all over, and collectors are all over the world, and so it's been a great experience being back in Kansas City.
Okay, well, we're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about how you got involved with TeamSmile.
Well, Tab is a friend of mine, and then him and Paul have been communicating with me, and I usually see them, and they do a lot of charity work around the town.
Yeah.
And so when he asked me to get involved, I wanted to do that. I think the organization's great. They do great work for these kids, and any way I can do, anything I can do to help, I'm in. So.
We're so grateful. Okay, now this painting.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Thank
Tell us about it. How long did it take?
It was like Tab said, it was about 70 hours. And what I wanted to do was, obviously, when we watched the Super Bowl, it was away from Kansas City. But what I wanted to have was a painting that embodied the feel of our stadium and that roar. So, I mean, he obviously won the Super Bowl away from Kansas City, but we felt it here. So I thought if I could combine the two, that energy of the Arrowhead Stadium and our new favorite quarterback. So it was just it was a fusion I thought that would work together, and this is what I came up with. So.
Paul, the attention to detail of Mahomes is amazing.
The
crowd in the Arrowhead Stadium, my seats, well, you can't see it. I'm on the 50-yard line, but it's the most amazing picture I've seen. I've seen you do a lot, but sports-wise, I mean, how do you not buy that? We just won the Super Bowl. It will be worth plenty of money in the future.
Right.
He's going to be the best quarterback in history, I think. That's my opinion. So far, he is.
Absolutely.
As long as he doesn't get hurt, we're good. So.
Yeah. Paul, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. I know you want to win this, Tab, but we need people to bid on it.
I want people to bid on it because this painting is
Yeah.
at least worth $3,000 to $4,000,
Yeah.
guaranteed. And
Probably
again,
more, right, Paul?
Well, I mean, I have smaller paintings right now. That I have a series of abstract works I'm doing that are going to go to New York City, and they're a fraction of this, and most of those paintings are anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000. So this painting is definitely 2 to 3 times what they have.
It's amazing.
Right now, so.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
donating
so
this.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, thank you very much. We're going to bring in your partner, Kelly.
Oh,
Let's bring her in.
well, let me take off the doctor jacket,
Okay.
please.
And Chris, thank you. I'm sure I'll be seeing you again. Okay, we are going to bring in Tab's real estate partner, Kelly Montgomery. Welcome. I haven't seen you yet tonight.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining us. And more importantly, thank you for sponsoring this event. It's incredible. Tell us about your real estate team and your results team. You guys are everywhere. I see your signs everywhere.
Thank you. We appreciate
We are.
it.
We're very proud of that. We're ranked currently the #1 team in the United States for #2 real estate team in RE/MAX.
Wow.
We're very proud of that.
Yes.
Kelly and I have multiple developments. We have Chapel Ridge, Creekside Village, and the woods at Creekside, and we specialize in new construction, resale, land, commercial. We're very hardworking agents, and we're dedicated to what we do.
I'm very blessed.
Yes, very. And I know you both are very supportive of the community. Talk to us more about your community engagements.
Well, like I said earlier, TeamSmile, when I went and saw it,
Yes.
I was attached to it. Kelly has been there with me since inception of the golf tournament 3 years ago.
Okay.
We always sponsor a hole. We give drinks out, snacks, etc. Have a good time.
Passionate about everything that he does.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
we have a
It's
good
great.
time, Jello shots, whatever it is. But we enjoy, her and our other staff that helps us out are at a hole. I'm golfing, and they spend 6-7 hours out on the golf course setting up, and we're very passionate about TeamSmile, and we're passionate about giving back to the community. We're last year for Park Hill South, we're the donor of the year.
Wow.
We like to give back to the community. We both grew up in this community. We specialize in Platte County, and we're very focused on Platte County and Clay County, but we believe in giving back to our community in Parkville.
Sure. Well, you've told us about why TeamSmile is so important to you, and I know they're very thankful and grateful for you all. So thanks for sponsoring tonight's event. Sounds like they're having a blast out there. And thank you so much for everything. And I hope you win a lot of auction items, and we'll be seeing you again.
Well, we got a surprise for you.
Yes,
Oh,
we
you
do.
another surprise.
So Kelly
The
yesterday brought up to me, Tab, I know you're so passionate about TeamSmile, and Kelly is passionate about TeamSmile. She said, why don't we do something with the Fund a Need program. And I said, all right, I'm all ears. So Kelly said, let's do something, let's match. So we're willing to match up to $1,500 if we get up to $1,500. If we get it to $1,000 on Fund a Need, we'll write a $1,000 check tonight. We'll write a $1,500 check tonight. So we're asking people to give to this.
That is awesome.
And
We're excited about it.
yeah, we're very excited. We have the check in hand. We're ready to write it, sign it. This all goes towards the kids' dental needs, and it's the most amazing experience. Again, like I've said, and we hope that people are willing to give. If it's $5, $1, $25, whatever it is, if we get to $1,500, which I hope we surpass that, we're willing to write a $1,500 check to TeamSmile tonight.
That is awesome. That's a really great surprise. Thank you all. You
Yes.
guys are so generous. Thank you very much.
Well, we appreciate it, and we love sponsoring this event, and we'll continue. And
good.
It's a great cause, and anybody listening out there, I'm just telling you, if you have an opportunity to come see this and experience it, COVID is downtime. It's worth coming to see, but it's a top-notch experience, and what Dr. Bush has done and Colquitt, it's the most amazing experience. And to see the kids, what they do and how they come out and leave, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
And we're very
it's
blessed.
So important. Yeah, absolutely.
So we know the life we're living, and we're blessed, and we have the opportunity to go to dentists, but a lot of people aren't, and we want to give back.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys again for sponsoring and for the surprise. I can't wait.
Thank
to see,
you.
I can't wait to see
we
what
want
our
people
total
to.
is for the
We
Fund a
hope
Need.
people do the Fund a Need, and we're ready to write the check.
Okay. Well,
So.
we'll see what we end up with.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Now I'd like to bring in the Godfather himself, Jerry Anselmo from the BMA Foundation. Welcome. How are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Where am I?
You're right.
Oh.
You're at T-Shots. Have a seat. I'm Holly.
Hi, Holly.
I'm going to be interviewing you.
Unbelievable.
I'm
I
right?
didn't know this.
Another
but
surprise.
You go right ahead. Ask
Okay.
me whatever you want.
Okay, perfect.
Where's John McCarthy?
Now, for several years, TeamSmile and the BMA Foundation have partnered together. Are we going to bring John McCarthy back out? No, we got the Godfather's got this.
He's got it.
Okay.
Got the name right.
Okay.
Holly, that's wonderful.
Thank you. I try hard. They're paying me a
We're
lot
up
of money.
north. That's an Italian name.
Yes, absolutely. I'm up north as well. Okay, but I want to talk about the Godfather. Where did you get this nickname? Tell me where this came from.
Well, Holly, you're too young to remember these days, but this all goes all the way back to Prohibition, when I used to run whiskey for Al Capone's gang, but I was in St. Louis.
Okay.
And so I was sort of the godfather of the whiskey business back then.
Okay. I figured that was it.
You figured that was it.
I figured.
But in reality, where's John McCarthy when we need him? But anyway, in reality, when we started our fundraisers, they mushroomed very quickly. And so it was the second or third fundraiser, and somebody came up to me and said, you know, you are the godfather of fundraising in this town.
Wow.
And so that it sort of stuck.
Okay, I like that. Now let's talk about the BMA Foundation. Tell us your story, and of course about your son Brian.
Okay, thank you. The foundation started shortly after our son Brian had died. One of my good friends, Jasper Mirabile, who you probably are familiar with, asked me to come down to his restaurant, and he knew Brian because Brian had done some business with him. Brian was a farmer, and Jasper had used his turkeys and chickens. They were free-range turkeys and chickens. So he said, look, we need to do something to honor Brian. So why don't we set up a foundation, let's set up a fundraiser, and let's get you going and get you to have a purpose after Brian had died. And so it basically started that way. Well, little did I know that that first fundraiser, this was in 2009 when the economy was in terrible shape. Everybody and their brother was telling me, no, don't do this. You won't be able to do what you're, want to do. Well, the first event we had 400 people, and I was encouraged by that. And so I decided, let's do this, let's formalize things, let's get on the road. And now our Dine and Dance with the Stars is one of the biggest events in Kansas City, and we get 11 to 1,200 people there, and we get the stars from Hollywood. So
And everyone knows about it.
everyone knows
It's
about it.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fun.
speaking of, tell us about the yellow Crocs that you wear during
The yellow
event.
Crocs are in honor of Brian.
Okay.
Brian came home from college. He went to the University of Missouri, and one day, and I'll never forget it, he came in the front door and threw his bag down, and he had shorts on, and he had these yellow Crocs on, and I thought they were the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. And I didn't know about them at the time, but
Yeah.
he said, they're so comfortable, I love them. And so he wore them everywhere. And we actually, he has them, you know, right now, so I honor him every year with my tux and the yellow
Aw,
Crocs.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about TeamSmile and how you guys became involved with the BMA Foundation.
Well, John McCarthy and I had been friends prior to TeamSmile.
Okay.
And when he took over, he asked me to meet him for lunch, and he wanted to talk to me about this charity, because what the BMA Foundation has done throughout the years is we are a foundation that serves like a funnel.
Mm-hmm.
So we raise money and we give money to local children's charities. It's a little different. Okay. So we have 10 charities that we support.
That's wonderful.
TeamSmile then came in and said, this is what we're doing. Would this fit your mission statement? And I thought, this is wonderful. And they have, and they partner with us every year, and they have a dancer every year at our Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a really important question to ask you that everyone here wants to know. How did you get sweet Mary Ellen to marry you?
Sweet Mary Ellen?
You climbed way up the ladder to get her. How did this happen?
A lot of people ask that.
I've not heard the answer.
Well, you're still young, so you may not remember this. But Mary Ellen was one of many women during my day that were interested in having me take their hand in marriage, as you could tell.
Obviously.
But at the time, I was dating a young lady named Annette Funicello.
Okay.
I don't know if that name ring a bell?
It doesn't.
She was on the Mouseketeers back in the day. And her family was from Naples, and my family is from Sicily. So there was they don't go well together.
Okay.
Okay. So we could never make it, and so Mary Ellen just kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and patiently waiting, and then finally, after the 10th time she asked me out, I said yes, and now 51 years later.
51 years?
51.
You got married when you were like 10.
Yes.
Wow.
She is. She's the love of my life, and has been a huge supporter of me.
Well, the impact that you have on Kansas City is just amazing, and we want to thank you so much for not only your involvement with TeamSmiles, but everything that you do here. And I really appreciate you sitting here with me, and I enjoyed talking to you.
Well, they paid me, Holly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they paid me.
They paid you to sit here with me.
Yes, dear.
Well, that makes sense.
So I thought you should know that.
You want to share some of that with me?
Thank you. God bless you.
But God bless you as
All
well.
right.
And thank you for
You're
all that
wonderful
you do.
for putting up with me.
Well, you're wonderful. And people love you.
Thank you
now
so much.
Now I see why. I was hoping
Is it
you'd wear
time to
those.
leave?
I hate to say it, but it is.
Oh.
I know.
All right.
I was hoping you'd have those Crocs on tonight.
You know, I forgot.
That's
I should have.
No, it's okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Now let's turn it over to a video from some of our TeamSmile children.
Well, hello, my name is Jose Parra. I'd like to tell my story about TeamSmiles. TeamSmiles is a great team. They will help you with your teeth. Like, I had nothing in my teeth when I first went there, but I had this tissue stuck in my lip, and they were like, come back like in 20 minutes, and I put a timer for 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, because they didn't have their materials. And I was like, okay, so once the 20 minutes were up, they had all their materials. They did their work on me, and now I'm here talking better. And they were like, great responsibility, you're a great freshman. And then, so we went to Dr. Bush's office, And we're like, okay, so what do we gotta do? We're like, Jose, we gotta finish up. I was like, okay, so it took a minute, and we went to the back, and I was like, Jose. And then Dustin came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh snap. I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh snap, what's going on?
Do you know what kind of procedure they're gonna do on you today? No. I'm gonna kind of help out with it, if that's cool. I was gonna explain kind of how it goes. You ready for it? And we can use this mirror. But I think it's pretty self-explanatory, Jose, is you and your mom are coming with me to the Super Bowl. For real, in Atlanta, Georgia. As soon as we met you and spent that day with you and you kind of took ownership of what you had going on, us at TeamSmile think and know that everything in your body starts out. When it goes in there, it makes your body healthy or unhealthy. And so we just want to kind of reward you for how serious you're taking this and take you to the Super Bowl. Are you in?
Yeah.
All right, good.
It was a great time. I never dreamed about this. I never thought about this. I always watched football all my life on the TV. And then it was a great experience. We went down to Atlanta, Georgia. They played for our flight, our hotel, and it was amazing. We went. I was excited.
We had just moved up from St. Louis. My dad was still back there wrapping up his inspection business. So we had nowhere to go dentist-wise. So my mom was at work and someone told her about it, TeamSmile. So we decided to head up, give it a try, you know, why not? So then we came into the Chiefs Stadium and met some players and met Dr. Bush. And then we had some cavities filled. And it was a great time.
It was a great experience, and we got there, and I think they just cleaned my teeth and maybe did a little bit of shaping, I think, on the top. And it was, just great experience to meet all the players there and to meet the people on TeamSmile.
The TeamSmile had a certain way of telling you what was wrong that made you feel good and didn't make you feel scared. It was a comfortable environment, nothing scary about it. At the stadium, I had some cavities filled, I think, and at the time I had sharp teeth because I have a disorder that affects teeth, so he shaped them. And back before Dr. Bush's office, people were calling me names because of my teeth, stuff like that, and it was just not fun. It was not cool. But after we came in and got them shaped, just stopped. No more name calling. People complimented me. I felt like I could smile. So I did. No one called me names anymore, and it was just awesome.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Holly Starr, and I'm so pleased to be here with you this evening, live from T-Shots in Kansas City. Now, we've been talking about TeamSmile and the online auction that is taking place right now. We have about 40 minutes left in the online auction, so please keep bidding, and please take the time to make a donation to TeamSmile tonight. Your support of the children that we serve is truly appreciated. Now, I'd like to welcome back in Paul Eade, the famed artist that painted this incredible painting of Patrick Mahomes that we showed you earlier. As so many of you are aware, Mahomes was the MVP of the NFL in 2019 and the MVP of the Super Bowl, of course, this year in 2020. Paul, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
So why was it so important to you to paint this for TeamSmiles to help us raise money?
I think the thing was I knew that Mahomes was so adored by the city. I usually do a variable of different types of artwork, but I really wanted to capture him in an action pose from the Super Bowl, and I wanted to integrate that with our city. So that's where it kind of landed.
Okay, and tell us a little bit of your background with being an artist.
Well,
it's incredible. Is it just natural for you? Just tell me.
Well, I mean, when I went to Park Hill High School. I had Carolyn Comer was my, and Liz George. She also was an art teacher.
Okay.
And they were very, very persistent and pushed me. I did a lot of drawings initially. Didn't use a lot of color.
Okay.
And so, and they were like, you should try to paint more often. And so I did that. And when I got out of high school and went in the Army, an interesting thing happened. I was going into Hawk Radar School, completely unrelated to art, and didn't do so well. And I was going to go in the infantry. They were pushing me to go to the infantry. And in the last minute, the sergeant said, "Hey, can you do these murals for our offices and our building?" I said, "Sure." And what happened was a general came through, saw that, and said, "I'm going to send you to our combat illustrator school." And so that's when everything changed. So I traveled a lot. I was around a lot of different people from all over the world, made a lot of friends, different industries, film industry, the music industry, the art industry. And so I started doing work for this friend of a friend. And so I did a lot of work for different celebrities over the years. And so it's been interesting to be able to do work for friends. It's, also just regular collectors. And then, of course, I'll get an unusual call and it's an actor who'll say, I want your work. Wow. So, and, had a great experience in New Orleans with a solo exhibition where Jonathan Rhys Meyers was there, Nicolas Cage was there. And so it's just fascinating to me to have people that I've appreciated, at least, on a creative level, what they do to reciprocate. And then I had Billy Bob Thornton recently had me do a Humphrey Bogart painting for him. So that was kind of a cool, in the late 90s, I'm watching his movies going, wow, this is a great actor. And Harry's calling me saying, hey, I want you to do this work for me. So.
Yeah, that is amazing. You are so talented, and thank you so much for donating
Absolutely.
that. We showed the painting earlier, so please go online.
Yeah, go online and bid.
Go online and bid. Tab, we think, is still currently the winner.
Actually, I think.
Has he been outbid? Dr. Bush has outbid him. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's.
Keep bidding.
Keep bidding because it's worth so much more. Thank you again.
Thank
you so much. Your talent.
I appreciate it.
Amazing. Thank you. Now let's turn it back to a video to hear more from our TeamSmile Executive Director, John McCarthy.
Hi, this is John McCarthy, Executive Director of TeamSmile. I'd like to thank our staff, our TeamSmile staff that is so dedicated to our mission and to the children that we serve. I'd like to thank specifically Kelly Renault, Jane Geiger, Andy Peterson, Chris Peterson, Maria Iserman, Rand Salisbury, Rachel Nightinger, and Kate Workman, our incredible staff that are so passionate about serving children. On behalf of myself and our board of directors, thank you to each and every one of those committed staff members. To our board of directors, I'd like to thank you for your guidance, your intellect, and your patience during these challenging times. At the moment, our board of directors consists of 11 members, and I'd like to thank all of them. John DeMarc, our board chair, our immediate past chair, Greg Mager, our chair-elect, Frank Caranda, our treasurer, Bob Benden, our co-founder, Dr. Bill Bush, along with our members, Chuck Stewart, Dr. Milan Dion Chinkit Wells, Dr. Rebecca Robbins, Tim Long, Kirk Lamb, and of course, longtime board member Eric Shirley. Importantly, I'd like to thank our co-founders, Dr. Bill Bush and Jason Krause, for the creation of TeamSmile. The concept is brilliant and it's tremendously effective. Importantly, I'd like to sincerely thank all of our national partners. They've all, every single one of them, have stuck with us through this challenging time. I'd like to thank Henry Schein and Colgate, Midmark and Acteon, DentaQuest, Henry Schein One, Gojo, Dentsply Sirona, and the Cap Trust Community Foundation. Additionally, I'd like to sincerely thank Delta Dental and United Concordia for their continued support of our mission at TeamSmile. During this pandemic, we've been fortunate that we've received the Payroll Protection Program funds to help keep us going. Additionally, Delta Dental created a grant fund specifically to help their partners during this pandemic, and we are very fortunate to receive a healthy grant from Delta Dental. We are grateful to you at Delta Dental. Additionally, U.S. Bank provided a grant to TeamSmile and made it unrestricted. We are also grateful to U.S. Bank. Importantly, the Cap Trust Community Foundation chose TeamSmile as their charity of choice for the 2020 calendar year. This is incredibly helpful during this period of time, and we are so thankful to the good folks at the Cap Trust Community Foundation. And then recently we received the news that T-Shots chose TeamSmile as their charity partner. It's a brand new property, a Troon property that just opened up in Kansas City. and we are their sole charity partner. So thank you so much. Importantly, I want to thank our volunteers, our professional sports teams, our program partners, our schools, and our Boys and Girls Club that ultimately make the magic happen. For all of you that have volunteered, participated, or even attended a TeamSmile program, you know that it's truly a special experience for all those involved. When the pieces come together with players, cheerleaders, mascots, a DJ, face painters, in some of the finest stadiums in America, we're able to create a special, life-changing experience for the children that we serve. It's really special. Having said all this, let's be honest, it's been a real challenge. Unfortunately, we've furloughed 4 TeamSmile employees who are wonderful people that really care about our mission, really care about the children we serve. It's been painful. We haven't conducted a full TeamSmile program since early March. It's been over 7 months now since we've conducted a full program. While we're pivoting, we're launching our Phase 1 and Phase 2 programs to make some impact and make a difference and help children find a dental home, distribute our educational materials and our physical materials. It's going to be a while, many, many months, before we're able to conduct full TeamSmile programs in stadiums and arenas throughout the country again. As staff members, volunteers, and so many of our partners have seen, we've shared incredible emotion with the children that we serve. We've shared stories, we've laughed, we've seen a lot of tears. But in the end, we're left with this feeling that we've made a difference in the lives of children. And it's a pretty darn good feeling to know that we've changed lives. Please help us tonight. Please purchase auction items and or make a donation to TeamSmile. Help us continue to change lives. And sincerely, thank you for your support of TeamSmile.
Okay, so we're going to have some great items that you're going to see in person, but I want to go through some of the items that you may not be able to see in person, along with a little bit of additional information about these items. The first thing that you can bid on is a golf foursome. This includes everything plus a cart at Iron Horse, the National, which is valid in 2021, the Deuce, also valid in 2021, Tiffany Springs, and Shoal Creek. It's pretty good stuff there. Now, at Shawnee Golf and Country Club, we have a gift card for 4 individual rounds of golf, and that does include a cart, and we'll have more information on that gift card. Our next item, this one sounds like a lot of fun, is a one-night stay at the Fontaine with 2 drink vouchers. There are a couple blackout dates on your certificate, so make sure to check that very, very carefully, but still a great opportunity. The next one's going to be something up in the Northland. Trezzo has a chef's dinner for 2 at the chef's counter, and this includes a wine pairing put together with the menu of your choice that night. So definitely bid high on that one. And this last item that I want to talk about tonight is from Chicken and Pickle. It includes all kinds of stuff. Transportation to and from Chicken and Pickle in their RV, okay? I didn't even know they had an RV. That's really cool. It's got a chosen drop-off and pickup location plus a time. This is going to be redeemable for a Saturday or Sunday morning at a mutually agreed upon time between the recipient and someone from Chicken and Pickle. This also includes 2 indoor or outdoor pickleball courts for 90 minutes, plus a pickleball pro will actually assist you for the first half hour. Also included are paddles and balls, appetizers, or a breakfast buffet. That's your choice. And of course, this one is valued at priceless. So bid high, bid often, and let's raise some money for TeamSmile.
Thank you, Carly. Now, in 2018, when TeamSmile launched their inaugural golf classic, it was dubbed as the TeamSmile Golf Classic in memory of Ted Reese. Ted Reese is Tab Reese's dad, who passed away shortly before the first golf classic was launched. The tradition of naming the golf classic in memory of Ted Reese continues today. I'd like to bring back Tab Reese once again to talk about his dad. Tab?
Thank you, Holly. Hi, many of you know me because you are the most supportive and amazing friends and people that I know. But for those of you that don't know, I'm Tab Reese. I'm the son of Ted Reese, whom this event is in memory of. I would also like to introduce my mother, Pat Reese, who was my dad's #1 supporter for just shy of 50 years before he passed away. And my older brother, Todd Reese. Also here are my children, Coleman, Madison, and Lexi, who idolize their papa, as well as my nephews, Spencer, Noah, and Harrison. The TeamSmile Ted Reese Memorial Golf Tournament originally came about when Dr. Bill Bush, founder of TeamSmile, mentioned the thought of a memorial golf tournament to me about a month after my dad passed away. The thought of being involved in a TeamSmile event while honoring my dad were two things close to my heart. I was all in. To me, it was a hole-in-one. We have been fortunate enough to host 2 memorial golf tournaments in the past that supported TeamSmile. This year would have been our 3rd annual tournament until the pandemic interrupted all of our lives. Unfortunately, we had to cancel the tournament in May. This was disappointing for us, but most importantly, devastating to the mission of TeamSmile and the children they enlighten with free dental care. We had a choice to make: let the COVID-19 pandemic hinder our progress or persevere and still find a way not only to honor my dad, but also support an amazing organization, TeamSmile. As I pondered this question, a lot of thoughts were going through my mind, and I wondered what my dad would say to do. As I reminisced about my dad, some of his finest qualities came to mind, which were being kind, lending a hand to anybody and everyone, making a difference in any way he could, working hard, being determined, and always, no matter what, preserving and never giving up. Therefore, myself and our amazing golf committee had our answer. Although our event might look or feel different than our typical golf tournament, COVID was not stopping our progress and purpose. We were determined to continue to support an outstanding organization and honor my father by demonstrating the same characteristics he lived his life by: determination and perseverance, which brings us here today. I hope you are all having a great time golfing, enjoying cocktails, making relationships, and are here to bid on items which support TeamSmile. As you've heard, TeamSmile is a charity that, through the assistance of many professionals and volunteers, provide free dental care to kids in need. I still remember my first time volunteering at a TeamSmile event, when I saw the Chiefs Stadium full, packed full of dentists, hygienists, volunteers, Chiefs players, and giving up their entire day to make a difference in a child's life, a child they have never met before, just because. Then the room filled with the kids, grins from ear to ear, not because of getting the free t-shirt or getting to see the Chiefs players, but because their teeth were clean. They now had teeth where they had been missing, and they were finally proud to really smile. It truly was moving. If you haven't volunteered at an event, you really should, just to witness the awesomeness, of course, after the pandemic has passed. As I reflect on today and everything leading up to today, it really makes me focus on 3 priorities. Our time is about building great relationships. There are so many tremendous individuals in this world, a lot of which are right here in this room. Fortunately, through one way or another, my family and I have had the privilege of developing a relationship with you. For that, I am forever changed. Secondly, make a difference in everything you do. I'm sure my dad, nor Bill, and Natalie never knew the extent the difference of their actions would be. Can you imagine the countless people that have been touched by the kindness they expressed? Be the ripple of generosity to others. Lastly, always be determined and persevere. Don't let others' roadblocks, setbacks, or even pandemics hold you back. I believe success is achieved by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Without each of you this evening, it wouldn't be possible. I would like to specifically name a few: Dr. Bill Bush, John McCarthy, the director, our golf committee, our generous donors, and all of our family and friends who came to be here today with us. Thank you for helping me honor my father, Ted Reese, and until next year, when it will be bigger and better, keep building those relationships, making a difference, staying determined, and persevering in everything you do. Remember, as you walk down the fairway of life, always smell the roses, for you only get to play one round. Play it well. I would also like to tell you, always love and give your family a hug and kiss, because you never know when they're going to go. And love them passionately, and if you have a mother and father to this day, call them, love them, and give them your love, and hug them and kiss them every day, because you don't know when it's going to be their last day, as when I lost my father. So I appreciate the time, and thank you for being out here.
Tab, thank you for sharing that with us. I know how much your father meant to you and how much your family means to you. So thank you not only for sharing that with us, but for everything that you do for
Thank
Team
you.
Smiles and for our community.
Yes.
And I'm lucky to call you a friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
TeamSmile is amazing, and I'm going to be passionate the rest of my life towards TeamSmile.
Yes, you will. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to bring out Dr. Bill Bush to see some of our online auction items. Dr. Bush, please join us back on camera. Oh, you're not wearing it.
Oh, I
Tab
brought a
had
little
it
bit
on.
of Super Bowl memorabilia
I love
with
it.
me.
Okay, tell us about it.
Well, the first night when they introduced the Chiefs to the rest of the NFL community, the Chiefs got to wear a jacket.
Yes.
This was actually worn. I can't tell you who wore it.
Okay.
But at the opening ceremony, and Nike donated it to TeamSmile so we can auction it off to hopefully Chiefs fans or anyone that loves Kansas
Who
City.
isn't a Chiefs fan, though?
I'm telling you,
everyone
it's
watching.
Midwest.
So
this is
one
great.
of the players actually wore this?
Yes.
Oh, how cool. Okay, so we can bid on this. What other items do you
So we
to
have, our dental office is donating Invisalign, which is an invisible way to straighten teeth.
Oh, wow.
So whether you've always wanted that straight tooth smile, we can do it at our office. And then the third thing, we have an orthodontist that's actually doing traditional braces, which for 30% of the time, Invisalign's not going to do it.
Okay.
So Dr. Burleson from Kansas City is here providing that as an auction item for our supporters.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank
well,
you.
thank you so much. I know
You're welcome.
we still have bidding. I
And
don't know how much time we have.
It's
left.
the 100th anniversary. You can't get that. That's one
it's
time.
so cool.
So we'll hang it up and hopefully somebody bids on it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they will.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks again
Thanks,
for
Holly.
your time. Next, we're going to bring in Natalie Bush. Thanks, Bill. Now, John McCarthy, you have a few items to talk about as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're going a different direction. Live TV, right?
Yeah, wonderful.
We have some more auction items.
Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about Joe Namath sent us this signed football from Joe Namath, and this is a exact replica of his Super Bowl ring from Super Bowl III, which is just awesome. Honestly, just about everything is identical on this, with the one exception of the diamonds are not real, in full disclosure. But other than that, you'll see his number is here, his name is here on the ring. This is a pretty spectacular piece, and he just had a few of these made, and he sent us one for the auction, and he sent us this football as well. So please go online, bid on Joe Namath's ring, bid on his football. But I want to tell you about a couple other items that are just spectacular. Is a trip to Breckenridge. We have a 7-night stay in a fantastic home in Breckenridge, and I was just talking with the owners of the place, and they said literally what's great about this is you can walk out the door and walk about 100 yards to the bottom of the ski lift, and you make a left and you walk out the door, and you can walk about 100 yards, you're downtown Breckenridge. So it's just 7-night stay downtown Breckenridge. Keep bidding on that one. It's fantastic. And the last one I want to tell you about, my brother and I have been working on this trip. My brother Jeff McCarthy lives downtown San Diego, and I'm going to donate my personal Southwest airline points. So we fly 2 people from anywhere in the continental United States to San Diego for a 3-night stay in the Pendry. That's a $450, $500 a night place, spectacular place. And we've got dinners at Dobson's, we've got dinners at Eddie V's Steakhouse Joint, and we've got another fantastic dinner as well. So 3 dinners, and in fact, my brother allowed me to say what I'm about to say, that he will also, if he's around and he's in town, he'll take care of drinks and appetizers before dinner, or he'll take care of drinks after dinner for you as well. He lives within walking distance of the Pendry, and so he'll take care of you as well. So get online. That's up to $3,000 when I checked just before I got online here.
Wonderful.
And the Breckenridge place is up to $2,200 before I got on. Let's bid those suckers up. Let's finish out strong here tonight.
Absolutely.
So bid on your Joe Namath stuff, bid on the place in Breckenridge, bid on the place in San Diego, and let's keep helping those kids for TeamSmile. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. The paintings, the helmets, so many things to bid on. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, now I got to bring in Natalie Bush. She's the creator and CEO of TI Scrubs. Natalie, welcome. I was excited to get you out here.
Yes,
I tried to bring you in a bit early, didn't I? How are you?
Good.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Thank you so much. Tell me about your involvement with Team Smiles and TI Scrubs and how you
Well,
guys are connected.
I always laugh because Team Smile was partly my idea, but partly Bill's idea. So I'm
Okay.
married to Bill Bush, one of the founders of Team Smile, and his idea was to create scrubs that looked athletic, so that when the volunteers were out at the programs, they had
Sure.
scrubs that looked sporty. And so 10 years ago, that was a really novel idea because everybody was just wearing scrubs that were cotton and scratchy and the ones that you imagine in the hospital.
Yes.
And so we did that, and we were providing them for the Team Smile programs, and people loved them. So we just have kind of grown over the years, and now our goal is to give back every year to Team Smile.
I love that. That's a great idea. Cute, comfortable scrubs.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, I know you have a check presentation
we do.
that you would like to present this evening.
Yes.
What do you have?
So we have a check here for $2,500.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I got to step in here to say thank you.
Yes,
This
yes,
is
you're
awesome.
welcome.
Yes.
Thank
You're
you, thank you,
welcome.
thank
You're
you.
welcome.
This is wonderful.
Yeah,
Get
we
back
have
in.
it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right. Great.
So,
This is. I just want to step in and say
Oh.
thank you to TI Scrubs.
Yeah,
They've been his
sure.
partner from the very, very beginning. It was Natalie and Bill's idea from the very beginning, and it's just hard to say thank you enough. So thank you,
Great.
thank you, thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Keep
you
up
so,
the great
thank
work.
you so much. This event
Yeah.
is amazing tonight, and thank you for all that you and Dr.
Great
Bush
job,
do.
John. This has been awesome.
It's really
Yes,
a fun
yes,
event,
very
and thanks
fun.
for the
Thanks, Holly.
$2,500.
Yeah,
It's good to
thank
see you. Thank you again to Natalie and TI Scrubs for all that they've done and all that they're doing. They are big supporters for Team Smile. As we get ready to wrap up the online auction and wrap up tonight's broadcast, we'd like to thank our Team Smile national partners, Colgate, Henry Schein, DentaQuest, Midmark, Acteon, Dent Supply Sorona, Henry Schein One, Gojo, and the Cap Trust Community Foundation, as well as our key partners, United Concordia and Delta Dental. And of course, thank you to our event sponsors, Reese Montgomery Real Estate and the BMA Foundation, and to all of those that have bid on auction items, made donations, and of course to those of you who came out to T-Shots tonight. Thank you to Computerized Auction Services, to Rick Wagner and Larry Brewer, who are behind the cameras. You guys can't see them, but they're working hard. And of course to T-Shots. And a huge thank you to our entire golf and auction committee. It's Sally Root, Tab Reese, Chris Roberts, Mark Elling, Paul Newberger, Scott Aldridge, Kirk Sherman, Jeff Hawkins, Maria Van Winkle, Chris Farrell, and John Ficken. Okay, guys, we have about 6 minutes left in this auction, so let's bring back Tab Reese and Chris Roberts. I think they're out there hitting balls, but we need to get them back out here. We're going to talk about the online auction items that we still have. Again, this wraps up at exactly 9 o'clock Central. So we still have so many auction items. We've seen the helmets, the actual jacket. I didn't know that one of the players actually wore that jacket at the Super Bowl. Now that's cool. I'm going to try to find out who that was. The painting by Paul Eade is amazing. Also the Fund a Need. Tab and Kelly talked to us about they will match up to $1,500 to the Fund a Need. So if you don't want to bid on something tonight, any donation helps. $1, $5, anything that you have, we will take it. It all goes to the kids and to Team Smile. So we are not picky here. We are just trying to raise money for the kids, for their dental care. What Team Smiles is doing is amazing. Okay, I have with me, again, you guys know these guys well.
The dynamic duo.
Tab and Chris, welcome back. How's it going out there?
Well, I think
Yeah?
a lot of cocktails have been served and a lot
Really?
of
But not by you-
excitement out there.
But you guys haven't been drinking.
No.
No.
We have not had one drink.
Completely sober.
Okay.
That's
Okay, guys.
Sally might be a bad influence on
Well,
us.
she's working hard tonight.
Yes,
so
she has been working.
She can
Thank you,
have
Sally.
a drink or two. Thank you, Sally. Okay, guys, how's the online auction going?
It's going great.
We have 4 minutes.
I know, and you were talking about Fund a Need. Guys.
Yes.
We are just over $5,600.
So I'm writing a $1,500 check.
We need,
Yes, you are.
Good.
We need to double that up.
Wow.
Yes, we're at $1,500 on top of that $5,500, but
That's awesome.
we need double that. We need to push it hard. We got 5 minutes, right? Approximately.
We're down.
Every dollar counts.
4
out there,
minutes.
guys.
You know
4
what we need to
minutes.
do?
4 minutes.
What do we need to do,
go
Tom?
out there and get these people excited for the last 3 minutes of this auction. And I think you and I can do it.
If
We're gonna
anyone
push
can.
these numbers Mahomes is a $1,600 painting.
That
Are you
painting
kidding
is
me?
ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
I'm going to tell you right now, Paul Ead, I just saw on Facebook, he is getting paintings $10,000 up to $50,000.
Yeah.
This guy
Yeah.
is a freaking up and coming huge artist. He's not going to be here long. This painting that we got for Patrick Mahomes is worth, if not double, triple what it's going for right now.
Oh, at least.
Guys, I mean,
Somebody outbid
come
me.
off
I'm going
of
to
it.
go get them.
I think you've been outbid.
That value should be $5,000.
I think Dr.
least.
Bush outbid you, Tab.
Yeah. Well,
That's just
for
what
the
I
time
heard.
being.
That's just what I
So,
heard.
how about you and I take the mic? We go outside and let's get this party started. We got about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And let's get these auction items going.
John, 3 minutes? No, 3.
All right.
Yep, 3 minutes.
That
Okay.
good? Perfect. We're going to
Okay.
do that.
We appreciate it.
Thank you
America.
guys for everything. Holly, thank you for your time and efforts
Absolutely.
tonight.
It's been fun.
We appreciate it.
Thank you guys
We're
for all
going to
you're
go out
doing.
and make some more money.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you guys go. There are 3 minutes, probably a little less than 3 minutes left in the auction. Make sure to get your final bids in. You can go online right now to make your final bids. Also, regardless of whether or not you're going to be the winning bidder on an auction item, please remember to go online to make a donation to Team Smile tonight. Please support Team Smile. And the
Hey guys, can I have your attention, please? Everybody, if you stop golfing, please.
They're out
we
there.
have 3 minutes
Once
until
again.
the auction is done. We need people to do Fun and Need. We have a Patrick Mahomes
They're out there getting everyone.
artist rendering for $1,600. It's worth $5,000 guaranteed. We have 3 minutes. So if you're bidding on something, please continue bidding. We're going to be done in 3 minutes. We appreciate your time.
They said
and
they were
efforts
going
and all
to.
your money that you came to tonight. And don't forget, May 17th is our golf tournament. We've
He's
already
trying to
almost got it
warn
filled out, sold out. And
Hi,
if you're
Brinkley.
interested, please go to teamsmile.org
Brinkley.
and you can get all the information you want. So, again, we have about 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
If you're bidding on
2
something,
minutes.
please
Bid
get on
and
your
donate.
phone and start bidding. If you want something,
Our
that
time is
Mahomes
almost
helmet, the painting, there's amazing trips.
1 minute.
Please bid on them. It's for the kids, guys. So remember, this is a tax write-off. If you need a tax write-off, I would suggest you bid. So,
Once again, we'd
well,
like to.
it depends on the election. You're right. Please bid if you have an opportunity and you're on your phone. We thank you all for coming out tonight. We thank T-Shots for being our sponsor and sponsoring Team Smile throughout the year. And we look forward to future events here, and we appreciate the opportunity you giving us. All right, guys, you got about a minute. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have 1 minute left. Sorry about that. Tab and Chris tried to warn us. They were going out there to talk to all of our attendees this evening.
So the challenge, of course, with a live event,
Yeah.
live through YouTube, is of course when we have some challenges from a speaker system.
Sure.
We just had Tab and Chris want to drive the microphone to, which is awesome.
Yeah,
We have about 90 people here at T-Shots
Yes.
tonight, are bidding away and helping to fund a need. We literally have seconds left, about 30 seconds left.
Okay,
Bid
and we're
those,
closing
bid
it.
those items up. They're closing it right at 9:00. The system shuts down,
Okay.
and it'll be done. So at just one time, I just want to emphasize a couple things. One, thank you, Holly, for being here tonight,
absolutely.
for helping us. Thank you to all of our national partners that have helped, as you've already reiterated. Thank you to Tab Reese and Reese Montgomery Real Estate. Thank you to the BMA Foundation. And finally, thank you to everybody who has contributed tonight to help serve the children of Team Smile.
And
We're
thank you,
incredibly
John.
grateful.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
I had a great time. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. And again, to Rick and Larry behind the scenes. And thanks to Team Smile,
Yeah.
Dr. Bush.
And you know what? And I just want to emphasize that Rick and Larry behind the scenes are phenomenal. So
Yes.
thanks, Rick and Larry. Let's go grab a drink now. Let's go. Hey, great job.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you, T-Shots. Thank you, T-Shots, for having us. And we'll do more events. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Team Smiles.